I don't think it's gonna be like a palette for everybody. I think they're a little bit of an underrated brand that are Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing another massive Sephora haul. This is a pretty big one. I got quite a few things from the Sephora VIB sale. This is another annual sale that they do. As a member, there's the different tiers of membership through Sephora. Basically, depending on how much you've spent there, you get different, promotions, different, samples type thing, points and all that. So I am a Rouge member, so I got 20% off, and this is what I got. So today I'm going to be showing you what I got from the VIB sale, the type of things that I was interested in, kind of talking about them. And there's quite a few things in here that are brand new that you can look forward to reviews coming soon. So one of the things that I got from Sephora in this haul is the Naughty Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. I have actually been a really big fan of Huda Beauty's eyeshadow palettes in the past, so I was really excited to see that she was coming out with a new one. I absolutely fell in love with her new Nudes palette. It is, I don't use it as frequently now because I've been testing new eyeshadow like wild this year. There's been so many palettes I've been testing, but honestly, that is one I would go back to time and time again, on an everyday. It is a great palette with those nice, rich, berry kind of rosy tones, but still very nude, like a very good mixture of nudes, but not like the typical brown palette. Like, it was a little bit different, and I fell in love with that palette. This one is the Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. So this retails for $88 Canadian and $67 US. So this is a versatile palette with 18 shades in 5 ultra wearable textures to create dramatic smoky eyes, as well as a variety of natural and sultry looks. It is the reimagination of their best-selling new Nude palette. It contains the 18 shades that are harmoniously curated. Create an after-dark smolder with 8 velvety soft pigmented mattes, 5 high shine metallics, 3 luxe multi-reflective marble creams, and 1 mesmerizing marble matte cream. And then they also have 1 shimmering gloss with encapsulated bronze and berry pearl to take your playtime to the next level. So basically, the idea behind this palette was like naughty, sexy, like sultry, smoldering. That's the actual palette. I actually love Huda Beauty's packaging. It is very sturdy. It is plastic, but it's like a nice plastic. It doesn't feel cheap. It clicks together nicely. It is a nice size. I like how it fits in with my other palettes. So basically, let's move on to the important part. A good sized mirror. So this is the actual palette. Honestly, this palette looks very, very stunning. Really beautiful color selection. I like that they have the nice dark, sultry, plummy, kind of burgundy, brownish shades. They have a couple pops of warmth in here in this corner. And then I'm really pumped to try these marble shades, and the metallics I've always been a fan of, so I'm really excited to play with those. But this one looks very interesting to me. So this is supposed to be a gloss. I don't know how pigmented it's supposed to be. I've heard it's pretty sheer, so I'm curious to see what, you can use it for, how it's going to take these looks maybe to a new level. I'm really, really excited to play around with this. I want to talk about this forever, but I'm going to leave all the swatching and all of the breakdown of the palette for the actual review, because that is coming soon. I'm really excited to play around with this. I almost couldn't wait. I'm like, do I do a haul or should I just start reviewing now, because I can't wait. But I really, really, as I said before, love Huda Beauty's eyeshadow. I love the Mercury Retrograde palette too. It was like to die for. The next thing that I got is another eyeshadow palette, and it is from Natasha Denona. If you guys have watched my channel before, you will know I absolutely love Natasha Denona's eyeshadow. I've reviewed a ton of her new stuff this year, and this is the Triochrome eyeshadow palette. I actually just recently reviewed, in the holiday collection, I also popped in this baby here and reviewed it. It's the Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow. I'm actually wearing it today. They are stunning. Some of the best liquid eyeshadows I've ever used. So unique. And you don't see a ton of multi-chrome, more than duochrome. You know, triochrome is not as popular, and as like I feel like duochrome is becoming more and more frequent in new launches and in brands. Like a lot of brands are using the duochrome, but triochrome is something we haven't seen a ton of, which is really cool and not surprising that it's coming from Natasha Denona. This is the outer packaging. Even the box is triochrome. Like you can, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you can see it's shifting from green to like blue to purple, and it does the same for the palette. Like, isn't that just stunning? I love her packaging as well. It closes by magnet, which, I mean, as long as it stays together, I don't really care how it closes. I do like the magnet because it's a little bit easier to open, but like we're just getting down to the nitty gritty at that point. This one, because the pans are quite a bit larger than the Glam palette, it is $129 US and $170 Canadian. This is similar to the gold palette. So this is like similar packaging to the Glam, but same price and pan size as the gold and the Lila, which was different packaging. So this is her Triochrome eyeshadow palette. It is a palette with 3 different pressed pigment multi-chrome shades in the center of each row, and their complementary tones to complete a makeup look. Very unique. We have not seen a palette similar to this. I don't know ever. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a palette with this color scheme before. It is very, very interesting and very exciting. This will not be, though, like a palette for everybody, I don't think. I'm really, really excited to play with it. I'm really excited to review it for you guys, which will be coming soon also. But I don't think it's gonna be like a palette for everybody. If you're curious as to see what kind of looks can be created with this, I could do 3 different looks with this palette. Green row, the purple row, and this like, I don't even know, pink orangey row. Let's swatch them. I have to do it. I have to do it for you guys. These are some of the most incredible shades I've ever seen. Like, you can see the 3 different colors. They are so, so cool, and I'm really excited to play with those. I love Natasha Denona's mattes. They're some of the best mattes, blendable, pigmented, so incredible. Really, really love her palettes, and I'm really excited to see something so fun and unique, and excited to review that for you guys in the future. Very near future, because it is coming soon. The next product that I got is the Clinique Cheek Pop palette. So this is a cheek trio. You get, I believe, 2 blushes and then the highlight. So this retails for $29.50 US. It actually has a value of $78. So you do definitely save when you get the whole palette, and it is 41 Canadian and with a value of 93. So it is a really good value. This is, I believe, part of their holiday collection. It was this red and silver glitter packaging. That's the box, pretty standard, but the actual packaging is very cute. I think it's pretty simple, but it is very cute and holiday themed. So this is the actual palette. I absolutely love Clinique's Cheek Pop products. Their blushes are incredible. They're very smoothing on the skin, and they like soak in. It almost looks like a cream blush. It's so smooth, very beautiful shades. Sometimes the shades can look a little bit intimidating. Like, I have a very bright cool pink, a very bright coral, and I use them very frequently. And as long as you're tapping off your excess and starting off small, they're really not as intimidating as they seem, and they're beautiful shades. I love, love, love them. I haven't used a ton of the highlight, so I'm really excited to play around with that highlight. So this is a limited edition trio of honey-themed cheek colors in one convenient compact. Get that just pinched flush effortlessly, vibrant yet natural looking. These cheek colors have virtually powderless finish, which is very true, silky smooth, stay true formula, again true, and it provides you with 2 honey-themed cheek colors and a golden hued highlight. And I'm really excited to try this as well. I definitely recommend Clinique's Cheek Pop palettes and other stuff from them. I think they're a little bit of an underrated brand for sure. They don't get enough attention. The next product I got is actually another eyeshadow palette, because I need more for sure. It is the Lawless the Baby One eyeshadow palette. So this is one of their mini eyeshadow palettes, and I've actually heard so many good things about Lawless. I haven't used much from them, and it's a brand I've been interested in. I talked about their blushes in my Sephora fantasy basket. So this is 25 US and 33 Canadian. It is a talc-free, travel-friendly mini eyeshadow palette that contains gradient rosy hued browns, rich rose, crimson, and plummy tones, which is like my kind of palette. I just really wanted to try their formula, and it's just a brand I've been interested in for sure. It's inspired by Lawless's personal journey to motherhood with a color story that was created from the feelings of romance, love, and femininity. The balance of warm and cool tones complements any skin tone and eye color to gorgeously enhance natural beauty, which is actually really cool because I am a mom as well, if you didn't know. So it's just kind of cool to see that was the inspiration for the palette. This is the actual palette. It is a 8-pan shadow palette, and it is definitely travel friendly, I think, because of the size. I love the shades. Definitely has a bit of a mixture of cool and warm tones, and I think it looks like a good everyday palette to pop in your purse, pop in your suitcase if you need to travel. I think it would be a really good one, and I'm really excited to play around with this formula. So the next thing is Rare Beauty's Positive Light Liquid Luminizer. It's one of their liquid highlights. So I tried their liquid blushes, their eyeliner. Their lip mousse is good as well, but the blush and the eyeliner are actual favorites of mine now. So I'm really excited to try the highlight. I absolutely love the packaging. I did get the shade Enchant. I was gonna get the lighter one, but I was out of stock, and I thought this was the next best. It has a bit of a pink tone, which usually suits my skin, so I'm really excited to check it out. It looks like a generous amount of product. I've just been in love with that brand so far. So this one retails for $22 US and $29 Canadian, and I think that's a pretty reasonable price for the bottle. You get 0.5 fluid ounces, so that's quite a reasonable, generous amount of highlight, especially for a liquid highlight. And I've heard great things about this as well, so I'm really pumped to try that. I will definitely be sharing my review on that. The next product that I got was actually the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish. This is the stick foundation. It is the newer foundation. I am not the largest fan of the liquid foundation, so I'm really excited to try this. So if you have tried their stuff before from Huda Beauty, you will be very excited to know that it does not smell like their typical smell. Their first setting spray, their powder, and their foundation all has a very strong scent. A lot of people don't like it. I personally don't like it. I have broken out while using it before, not quite sure. I can never figure out whether it's from that or not, but I wouldn't be surprised because of how much fragrance is in it. And it's just not like my absolute favorite. It's not like the worst foundation, and some people love it. It's great coverage. So, but I'm really excited to try this. This foundation retails for $39 US and $51 Canadian. It is supposed to be a lightweight foundation that glides on easily, providing customizable coverage with a natural looking skin-like finish. So it can be as light coverage, really natural coverage, all the way to full coverage. It is supposed to be for all skin types, fragrance-free, transfer-proof, waterproof, humidity, and sweat-proof formula that melts into the skin for a natural filtered finish. Whether you prefer full or light coverage, this versatile formula will let you be the master of your complexion. Swipe on, set it, and forget it for the rest of the day. So it's supposed to be a more, customizable foundation, which is actually really cool. I'm really pumped to try that, and I got it in the shade Angel Food, which from swatching it on my arm, does seem like it's going to be a shade match, but we will find out. I'm doing a dedicated video to this for sure, so stay tuned for that. I also got the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This isn't like new. I have used it a few times, but I've been looking for a good concealer for covering up acne scars, for covering up actual acne, because with texture, sometimes liquid foundations can dry them out, accentuate the issue. So I have been recommended this before for that, and I also remember loving this concealer specifically for that, so I did get one of those to remind myself why I loved it, and hope that it will be my lifesaver for when I do break out, because it is something that I just accepted is going to happen with my skin. I'm acne prone and I need this on hand, so I did get one of these, and I got it in the shade Vanilla, which is the light 2, and it seems to be online, and I think this is the one that I had before, plus it's the one that my mom uses and loves, and we are very similar in shade. So yeah, that's what I got. So I have two more things, guys, and they're from Pat McGrath. So I got one of their matte trance lipsticks because I actually have never tried their matte formula, and I also have yet to try one of their like nude shade lipsticks. A lot of the lipsticks that I have Except, sorry, other than Lady Stardust in the Luxe Trance, but I haven't tried like one of their nude, or like a more nude shade, which is like my go-to. So I love Pat McGrath, and I have been impressed with her lipsticks before, so I thought I would try out this shade in Christy. It's a very popular shade. This is the packaging. If you have yet to see her outer packaging for lipsticks, comes with this little like whatever you call these things where you like wrap it around to keep it shut. So unique. This is the actual lipstick. Again, unique, high-end, like very luxe. And then this is the actual shade. Like you can even see that it's matte. It almost looks like moussey. It looks very like, it's very satisfying to look at. I'm really excited. I am going to just give you a little swatch here. That's the shade. It is super, super matte, but it looks very smoothing. It looks very pigmented, and I love, love, love the shade. That shade is like a medium nude to me, and I'm really, really excited to try that. It's a shade that I think I'm going to use very frequently, and that's why I got that one. And then the last thing that I got from Pat McGrath is actually one of their Lip Fetish sheer color lip balms. I have very dry lips in the winter, so I thought this was the perfect time to try out one of her lip balms. This is the packaging. It's a little bit different. It does open up like that, but similar like outer packaging. It's honestly like her packaging is so incredible. This is the actual packaging of the balm. So they are in white, which is nice to be able to differentiate. You know, if you are gonna have a few, you know, a lipstick or a couple lipsticks, but then you're also gonna have a balm, it's nice to know, you know, if you wanna just grab your balm really quick, you don't have to like open them all up to try to find it. So that is nice. It is in the more like twist up balm type bullet. I would love to try it right now, but I do have lipstick on, so I will just swatch it right beside. It is obviously a more sheer formula, but you still get quite a bit of pigment. Like that's pretty impressive. It would be a beautiful wash of color. You could totally get away with just wearing that. But you could also just do one little swipe and it would barely be noticeable. So I totally forgot to mention that the matte trance lipsticks, and I believe it's the same price for all the finishes, it's $38 US and $52 Canadian. So they are obviously pricey, but if you want to invest in something from Pat McGrath, they really are great lipsticks. It's basically supposed to be richly pigmented, lightweight, opaque, that super, super matte finish. But it's also supposed to have a creamy, you know, feel. So it's not uncomfortable, it's not drying. It also has a blend of polymers to provide flexibility and adherence. And each shade is enmeshed in a powder film combined with a saturated pigment for lightweight, opaque coverage. So it's, you know, the formulation of Pat McGrath stuff is so unique and cool. It's so worth the money if you have it to spend, or if you want to save up. I think you would be impressed by a lot of her stuff. There's not everything I think is worth the money, but the majority of the stuff I've tried, it is. Let's go back to the balm. This is $36 US and $49 Canadian. So again, that's a little bit insane. I just wanted to test the formula just for you guys. I'll blame it on you guys again. I like to do that, so it makes myself feel better. No, but really, I just wanted to try it out. I've heard great things. You know, it's something that you can invest in, and I'm here to tell you if it's worth the money, so stay tuned for a review and update on that. It's supposed to be a balm that provides a rush of lush hydration, dewy, luminous shine, and a tantalizing, juicy tint. So it has shea butter that hydrates, protects the lips, and increases visible elasticity and firmness, and it has vitamin E to protect the lips from free radicals, wrinkling, and other signs of aging. Free radicals is one of the biggest causes of premature aging, so you do want to protect your skin, your lips, everything from that. So yeah, that's really cool. It has soothing emollients, vitamins, antioxidants that enhance visible elasticity, which I'm really excited to try. It feels very like creamy and soft without being thick and goopy. Like it looks really, really nice, and I'm excited to try that out. So that is everything from today's haul. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for all reviews on this stuff. Some exciting stuff to come. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, select all if you're interested in being updated when I upload any new videos, which I do upload every Monday and Thursday, 12 p.m. EST. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time.